Hi everyone, and thank you for tuning in. Serving as your Multnomah County Chair has been one of the most challenging and meaningful experiences of my life, second only to that of being a parent. When I first ran for office in 2012, my kids were just 18 months and 3 years old. Today, they're 15 and 17. As my oldest prepares to graduate high school and begin their next chapter, I've been thinking about the county's next chapter and mine too. After a lot of reflection and heartfelt conversations with my family, I've decided not to seek another term as Chair of Multnomah County. This is not a decision I've made lightly. I first ran for office to increase investment and access in East Portland for my neighbors and this community. I ran as a coalition builder. Since then, I have served Oregon as a state representative, county commissioner, and now county chair. Over these years of service, I've learned that leadership isn't about having all the answers. It's about showing up, listening deeply, building connection, and doing the hard work, even when it's messy, when it's painful, when the spotlight is harsh. I've stepped into this role during a time of deep crisis when Multnomah County was taking on many of the toughest challenges this community has ever faced. We were still reeling from a global pandemic and facing a housing emergency, a behavioral health crisis, and a reckoning with systems that have failed too many for far too long. I knew the road ahead would be hard, and it has been. These past few years have tested all of us. I've made tough calls, I've taken hits. That's part of the job. Through it all, I've kept fighting and moving good work forward because I believe in the people of this county and in the promise of our shared values. Together, we've delivered on things many said couldn't be done. We launched Preschool for All, giving thousands of kids and families a stronger start. We expanded 24/7 shelter capacity by over 1,000 beds since the pandemic and opened the Behavioral Health Resource Center and Coordinated Care Pathway Center, places of healing and hope for our neighbors. We've expanded the pathways into and out of systems of care to help more people get the stability they need. We've invested in clean energy, community safety, and culturally specific services that meet people where they are. I've always worked to build bridges, even when that meant hard conversations or uncomfortable truths, because that's what leadership demands. I'm proud of what we've built, and I'm proud of how we've done it, with courage, with compassion, and with a deep commitment to justice. In my final year as chair, I will be laser focused on 3 priorities. First, we will keep strengthening our homelessness response, moving more people from the streets onto a path to permanent housing. Second, we will honor our commitment to voters by ensuring Preschool for All delivers universal access by 2030. And third, I will keep Multnomah County centered on the needs of our diverse communities, even as an authoritarian federal administration attacks our neighbors and seeks to derail our progress across vital programs and services. I'm hopeful for what comes next, not just for me, but for this county. To everyone who has walked this path with me, thank you. Thank you for your trust, your courage, and your belief in a better, kinder future. I'm so grateful. Take care, and I'll see you out there.